Arg, how are ye this morning, time pirates? I have no messages from Zwank. I don't know what to do. I checked to make sure I was even on the right screen. I'm like, this can't be right.
No
So
swank messages?
I know. What's up with that? Hurry, Molly. You could be first. You gotta hurry though. You gotta hurry. So, how is everyone this fine morning? How are you
They
doing,
both
Alicia?
they both could be sleeping. I'm exhausted.
I'm sorry. Did not get enough
So
sleep.
no, because apparently early afternoon, uh, husband's work decided that they were gonna go down to Miami, which for us is about a 4-hour drive one way,
Mm-hmm.
and they were supposed to go pick up a demo truck and bring it back. So he was gonna be home late.
That's a long day. Uh-huh.
Then it turned into they broke the demo truck. So now they have to get it fixed. So he was spending the night down there so that he could bring it back this morning. And when he's not here, I don't sleep well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
On the bright side, I got to watch some of the Avengers because I think I fell asleep during that. But then I woke up to Avatar. And then I fell asleep and I woke up and Ghost Rider was on. So I don't know.
It just
Sure.
kept choosing things to play for you. I don't. That's interesting.
I guess. Normally my TV like goes through maybe 1.25 of the movies and then it goes to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It did not.
Your TV is like, sweet, she's sleeping. I'm gonna watch what I want to.
Right? Either that or and I don't remember taking my glasses off, but my glasses were neatly folded next to me.
It was
So
exhaustion. There's so much we don't remember when we're exhausted.
that is quite possible. It has happened several times. Either that or Ralphie is a shapeshifter
More
and
talented than you knew.
yep, yep, yep.
He's like, I'll take care of my mommy.
He's like, I will take those off your face and I will watch TV.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it. Excellent. Yep. No, I still did not take a shower this morning. Like I've been doing it after now.
Mm,
Watering the plants has taken the time that I was taking a shower. You know what I mean? I have to water the plants in the morning because if you wait too
right.
long, it's actually worse. It's worse on the plants. It's harder if you water them when it's hot. That's why when people water their grass at like 3 p.m., like that's what their sprinklers are set to. I'm like, y'all are crazy. This actually stresses the grass out.
That's like the hottest part of the day.
Exactly. You have to water them in the morning. You can water them at night,
Hmm.
but it's not as productive as in the morning. But it's way better than the afternoon. Just don't do it. Just if you forgot that day, skip and do it later. Um, but yeah, but the plants will get healthy enough that I don't have to water them every day. But they're still newly planted, so until their roots spread out enough, they need to be watered every morning. So I
I
will just be
mean,
showering after these sprints for the foreseeable future.
it rained all day off and on yesterday, so
Nice.
if my plants didn't get watered, that's on them.
Well, like I said, I don't like to buy plants that need babysitting. It's just because they're new. Um, but I do like watering them. There's something about it that just makes me happy. And then it's easy to weed them too, right? Because we pulled a bunch of weeds out and grass and stuff. So of course we wouldn't get it all out. And weeds are more stubborn than that. So as they are poking their little head out, I can like, grab a handful in the mornings and like, get out of here.
Yeah. I have succulents for that exact reason. Like, I forget to water them because I've never been one to have a garden. And someone gave me, they're like, you would do well with this. Have some succulent plants. Let me tell you, those things started out like this big.
Uh-huh.
They are now like a small tree.
Aw.
I had to like repot them. I have 3 of them in different pots now, and they're huge.
I have a metal bicycle that's a plant stand. So
Mm,
like where the pedals are, there's 2 pots, that you can 2 things you could put pots in, and I've done that, and I usually put succulents in that because
mm.
even though it's in my front garden that I water more, it's so hot and dry here in this season. Otherwise, it's hot and wet. That I can't. You know what I mean? They're the only thing that'll survive in the pot. Anything else, I'd have to water 2 or 3 times a day because it's too hot.
Ow.
So, what did you do, you silly goose?
I got my label maker because I'm gonna label the kids' school supplies. Because I didn't do that yesterday. Nothing got done yesterday,
I'm sorry.
and I hit the label maker on my knee.
This morning. It's going to be a nice, peaceful day for you today.
Maybe. We still don't know who my son's teacher is.
Really?
It
Okay,
still
that's
says to be announced, but given the information that I was given yesterday by one of my daughter's friends' mom, it sounds like it possibly might have a new teacher if they don't list anything. Because I checked first thing this morning, and I'm gonna check again, probably during the second sprint, and see if any changes. But it just says 2BA and the number of the school. And I'm kind of concerned because we meet the teachers tomorrow.
Interesting. Well, you have to let us know once you figure out, once the mystery is solved.
I will.
Like what's happening, not that we need to know the teacher. All right, let's see how chat is doing. Oh, it looks like Allie dropped in first. Why, hello, Allie.
There's
Good
a
morning
lot
to
of them.
you. And Allie says, hello, Kelly, Alicia, in chat, listening to 1984, currently at 90%. I will definitely finish it today. Yay!
Yes.
And Molly says, hello. Why, hello, Molly. Good morning to you. Allie says hello to Molly. And Chris has joined us live. What? Why, hello, Chris. How are you? We were talking about you this morning because neither of us got the connections. So I told Alicia about what you said about how you like write them out on paper and figure them out. And I was like, that's too much work. Alicia agreed. Too much work. You work too hard, Chris.
Especially since we do them in the morning. And
right.
dude,
It's kind of our coffee.
I'm still trying to get the coffee to like go through the system.
And I'm just procrastinating taking the dog for a walk. So like once I get both of them done, I'm like, oh, okay, let's go.
I am proud of myself on Wordle this morning because I think I got it in 3, and I was like,
yeah.
What?
I know, it was good. I got it in 4. So
never get it in 3.
And Chris says, morning, Kelly and Alicia. Going to be working on reading Map Maker by Lisa Moore Ramey today. I have to watch your August TBR today. I'm behind on my TBR since I went out of town this weekend. So I have a list of them. Just tabs. I know you can put them in to be read later, but boring. So I put them up in the tabs. Just click through them.
I need to edit mine so that I can upload it for tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Friday.
Do that. I want to see it. And Ren has joined us. Why, good afternoon. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
And Pearl says hello. Why, hello, Pearl. And Lauren. Hey, Lauren. You have a few days left, man. Few days. Good morning, ladies. How are you? I am going to my hair appointment at 10 o'clock. Ugh. Can you squeeze me in? I need a trim. Like, by a trim, I mean like 8 inches off. That'd be great. And I'm having a smoothie right now. And then I really do plan on reading my book. My dad came to the pool yesterday. Oh, it's like, nice. Totally gonna read. Oh, nope. Talked to dad the whole time. Totally gonna read. Nope. Got distracted. Started new business. I'm gonna read. I wish I could say I couldn't relate to that, Lauren, but I very much relate to that.
Listen, and Allie, I didn't get anything done yesterday, so.
Now, I did not get my full list done yesterday, but I did kick its ass. Because remember I told you I was afraid I was too ambitious since I was so successful on Monday, and I was too ambitious. One of the things took way too long, way longer than I thought it was going to. And that's what happens, right? So try it again today. I can do it. The thing that was taking too long, because I didn't even get it done, it was taking too long. I had to stop it and do some other stuff on the list. So I broke that thing up into smaller parts on my list. So let's see if I can at least get the smaller parts done so I can make better progress. And Allie says hello to Chris and Ren. Molly says hello, Allie, Chris, Ren, Pearl, Lauren, Kelly, and Alicia. Hello. And Allie says hello, Pearl and Lauren. Molly says, I am reading Across the Wild and Lonesome Prairie for Prairie Trail and War Heifer War readathons. What's War?
I was thinking that was going to say War Heifer.
Well, I was like doing German, but then it'd be Wahrheifer. war.
I don't know.
So I don't know. And Livia says, hi, Kelly. Hi, Alicia. Why, hello, Livia. Good afternoon to you.
Hello.
Molly says, by the way, Chris, this is Molly. And hi, Livia. Ren says, hoping to finish off One Day Everyone Will Have Always Been Against This by Omar El Akkad. Are you surviving? I'm afraid that one's going to make me feel really guilty. Just because I'm not doing anything, even though I want to. I'm voting. That's about it. Zwank says, Konnichiwa, Pirates. Happy World Traffic Light Day. What? No. Though without traffic lights, we'd never get it. I can't even imagine. I would never leave my house. Because people out there are just mean and crazy. Can't imagine trying to drive without the traffic lights. Happy Underwear Day. Okay. I mean, I do have happy underwear and sad underwear. I don't know if everyone else does, but I do. And happy Work Like a Dog Day. Okay, that's every day in America. What are you talking about? Unless you mean my dog. She's like laying on the ground sleeping. So if that's the kind of work I'm in.
Right?
And Molly says, oh, such a fantastic book, Ren. Ren says, hopefully today I can also start Dragon Blind by Amon Christians. Dear Amon on Goodreads. I think that one is an indie black romantasy, so I'm super excited about it. Excellent. I love you're finding all these black romances and romantasies. I haven't seen enough of those. So thanks for bringing us more suggestions, Ren. And Ren says, hey, Allie. And Pearl says, hi there, Allie, Molly, Ren, Lauren, Livia, and Swank. Livia says, hi, Allie. Hi, Chris. Hi, Ren. Hi, Pearl. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Swank. Hi, Molly. Ren says, hey, Molly. Hey, Pearl. Hey, Livia. And Swank says, aloha, Allie, Molly, Pearl, Livia, and Ren. Really, I feel like these are like warm-ups I should do like before going on stage. You know, you have to loosen everything up and make it all work before anyone goes on stage. Yeah, these are my new warm-ups.
There you go.
Oh, I hear laughing. Some people obviously slept better than their mom.
He was up before I was.
Oh, good boy.
They're both
Mary,
awake.
oh, I love it. Mary says, good morning, ladies. I'm listening to The Last Astronaut, a novelette for Audio August. I love it.
Nice.
Ren says, hey, Zwank. Pearl says, hi there, Mary. Ren says, hey, Mary. Nope, go back. Don't do that. It's mean. And Molly says, Zwank, Mary. Lauren says, morning, Pearl. Livia, Molly, and Ren. Ren says, hey, Lauren. Lauren says, stupid autocorrect. Livia, I got you. I stopped for a minute, but I got it. And Luke May reads, why, hello, Luke May. Let us know what you would like us to call you if it is anything else besides Luke or May or just Luke. Let us know. But welcome in. Let us know what you are reading or working on today. And Molly says, hi, Luke. Mary says, hi, Pearl, Ren, Livia, Molly, Zwank, Allie, and Chris. And Chris says, I do connections on my phone, but I write them out so my dad can do them as well, as he doesn't use phones, computers. It's nice to be able to join in live for a change. Yeah, it's nice to see you. And Ren says, just did Wordle and got it in 3. Ah, nicely done. Nicely done, Ren. You beat me too. Tight Alicia.
Yep.
And whoop, whoop, my first word, 0 letters, and then the second 4 letters with 3 in the right place. I love that.
Mine
like
did
nothing, everything.
I think
that
mine
means you should have
did.
got that thing for like all green. Because even if you have nothing, it still counts as the green. As long as you don't get a yellow.
Oh no, I got yellow. But I think I got 1 letter in green on the first word, and then the second word I had 4 yellows and a green. And then
I think it was 3 yellows and a green, but yeah, and then you got the word all greens. Yep.
You might be right. I'm still
It's all good.
There was yellows and greens in there. I got the word.
No, but I mean Ren should have got the award.
Oh, if hers was all
because she got
green?
no letters, then 4 green in the right, because they're in the right place. So then it should be all green. Lauren says, I would definitely get more readings done next week, though, believe it or not. Audiobook commuting, yeah, audiobook commuting will do it. That's why I always get audiobook reading. Well, I get reading done, period, because I also read before I go to bed. But if the day is really busy, I mean, when I walk the dog, I listen to audio. When I do the dishes, I do it. When I take a shower, I listen to audio, right? So audio I do in the other spots. And today I need to vacuum my floor because it's the wrong color right now with all the black puppy hair on it. So it needs to be vacuumed really badly
I was gonna be
because it's
like,
been,
why is it the wrong color?
yeah, puppy hair. Yeah, I've never had a dog that sheds like she does.
My
Never.
gears are turning very slowly this morning. I'll wake up,
Never,
I
never, never.
promise.
Uh, let's see. And Mary says, way to go, Ren. And Molly says, well, I misspelled it, but here's the announcement video. Thank you, Molly. And Ren says, I'm 20% in so far. I've just been like, yep, I agree. I've been saying this. Yes, Omar, me and you see eye to eye, right? Yeah, I figure I will probably read it the same way. It's like, I agree with you. Now, what do I do? Let me know if there's a call to action because that's black. A lot of times I don't do anything because I don't know what to do. Tell me. So I always like John Oliver's things, except lately he hasn't given us a call to action because there's nothing we can do. Voting is it. That's all we have right now. And protesting. So I've done both. That's what I'm doing. And that's we have no other power. I don't know what else to do. So let me know if there's a call to action.
I don't know.
And I'm not quiet about it. I used to be quiet about my politics. I'm not quiet anymore. I'm not quiet anymore. And Molly says I am doing a dragon readathon too. So I am putting Dragon Blind on my TBR for it. Nice. You should put Dragon Weather. Come on, it's a dragon one. Allie says, aloha, Zwank. And Livia says, I'm listening to Paula and Chantel's book club book, Road of Bones by Demi Winters. And Ren says, thanks, Mary. Livia says, hi, Mary. Zwank says, hola, Mary. Molly says, I read a middle grade arc written by M.R. Furley. I expect some of you to get how cool that pen name is. Mr. Furley. Chris says, I got Wordle in 3. Look at that. Everyone got it in 3. Now y'all are making me feel bad. I'll get it. You're not making me feel bad. My ego is not that delicate. I know some people's are. Mine's not that delicate. And Allie says, hi, Luke. Hi, Mary. Ren says, I try my best to keep up with new releases from Black authors, and I tend to see a bunch of them on Threads and TikTok. See, I don't go on either of those things. That's why I don't see them. Molly says, in honor of this looks good, huli huli chicken. Taste of Home. Yeah, there's a lot of good recipes in Taste of Home because they're just people, right? Like I could send a recipe in. Molly says, Dragon Weather's on my TBR too. Yay! Talk about supporting indie.
My copy should come today.
Don't do Yay. So I'm excited to start that. But you know me, I'll read it last minute. So I'll read it the last week of August because that's their discussions on the 28th. Until then, I have plenty to read. No worries. Nope, nobody worry about me. I did catch up on Crooked Kingdom, so I'm ready to go for tonight.
I am working on it.
Excellent. All right. Well, first sprint, I am going to do my email like I have been doing every first sprint, it seems, and then finish my breakfast. I'm out of yogurt, so I have applesauce.
Ooh.
Not the same, except I'll still get my vitamin C because they add it to applesauce. So
I already ate breakfast, so I think I'm going to attempt to label the children's school supplies.
Excellent.
It needs to be done for tomorrow.
Makes sense to me. All right. I will see y'all in 30. then there was our first sprint. I got my email done. I just have one project to work on real quick. How did you do, Alicia?
My brain hurts.
I'm sorry.
There's so much loudness, but I got his binder, his folders, his notebooks labeled. I forgot that I put his uniform stuff in the box, so I've got to cut tags and wash them this weekend. And he gets a pencil pouch instead of a pencil box this year.
Mushroom.
Very cute.
And he's finding all of the things. We still don't have a teacher allocated for him,
Cora,
but
what are you doing?
I'm labeling all of the things.
Cora ate too much grass when she was outside. I need to clean up that mess. All right.
Uh-oh.
Cora? Are you okay? Are you okay? Maybe you shouldn't eat all that grass. Yeah. Clean up after the puppy was not on my list today. Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay. Well, stay over here by mommy. Don't clean up your own mess, okay? Problem with dogs. Sometimes they clean up their own mess. All right, so let's get through this quick because now, of course, the dog right now. Could have been any time during the half hour. Huh? No, had to be during the break. You feel better now? Huh? Feel better? All right. Just what I wanted to do. I did have to vacuum my floor. Apparently, I wanted to shampoo it too today.
Yeah. Apparently, the way that they package things, I remember used to get like a big package with all the little pencil top erasers.
Mm-hmm.
This itty bitty box has 25 in there. I want to know how they got 25 in this itty bitty little box.
The erasers aren't that big.
It's smaller than a box of crayons.
Yeah, I mean, the erasers aren't that big. It makes sense to me.
I
Just going on the end of the pencil, they're pretty tiny.
Well, they must have gotten smaller.
All right, so let's see chat. We have Lauren. It says, I'm playing Contexto. You should try that one. It's good. I think I'm playing all the free ones. I think everything else had to cost money, and I was like, nah, I'm out. I always get a subscription to the New York Times, the Gamma to read it, and I never do. I've done that like 5 times, and I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to read it. So I wish I was the kind of person that sat down and read the paper, but I'm not. I'm just not. Molly says, don't hate me, Kelly. What you do, Molly? Molly, what you do? August 5th through 8th, 2026. Stuff Your E-Reader, hosted by Indie Author Collective, offering books in a variety of subgenres. That's right. I don't hate you. I'm good. I'm just not looking at them anymore. I don't need all that. I just don't need it.
I feel like I don't have one.
Yeah, no problem. Lauren says, my husband is a grocery manager. He sent me a picture of his new products, which is called Profeel, and it is protein pudding, 17 grams. I might have to try it. Huh. That does sound interesting. I'll have to look it up. We'll have to see if my HEB has it. Oh. Molly says August 5th through 6th is Buzz Fest, hosted by indie author Hive, offering books of all genres. Nice. Cora? Yeah. No, ma'am. Let's see. And Vanessa has joined us. Morning, Pirates. Arg. Hey, Vanessa, good to see you. I've been out of the habit of morning pirates for too long. I completely forgot yesterday. It's all good, man. It's all good. We're just glad to see you when we have you. Allie says, morning, Vanessa. Vanessa says, morning, Allie. How are you? Allie says, I'm good. Extremely tired. Had to paint yesterday and didn't sleep good last night or Monday night. I'm so sorry, Allie. The porch looks good, though, right? You should take a picture and send it to us.
Join the club.
All right. Alicia says, hello, Vanessa. Vanessa says, oof, not sleeping well is awful, Allie. I'm sorry. And hey, Alicia. And Vanessa says, y'all. And then it scrolled. Stop that. Stop that. I'm sure she said more than y'all. Y'all, Spirit City has a library coming. Oh, my God. Boy,
oh, yes, I know.
They know who their clients are. I'm sorry.
I watched the little, I don't know, like 45-second video of the explaining what what it would look like. It is so adorable, so customizable, and one of the spirits they already showed is like a book, but it's a manta ray.
Aw, how cute.
I
They're very
cannot wait.
clever. They're very clever with their creatures. And Livia says, "Hi, Vanessa. I sprint hopped between Polish Channel and Renee, so I have still to start to read, which is why I don't sprint hop. I try to support it, but I mean, I need to get things done too. So I spread my time out as much as I possibly can." And Zwank says, "Ciao, Vanessa." Ali says, "At 94% in 1984 at 1.5 speed. Oh, you're so close." Pearl says, "I made a salad and watched YouTube videos. Excellent." Vanessa says, "Buongiorno, Zwank. Come stai?" Chris says, "I read 62 pages of Mapmaker." Man, you're rocking it, Chris. Vanessa says, "Hey, Livia, come stai?" And Molly says 31% in. Yeah, Livia, answer her in Italian. Do it. She needs to practice. And Molly says, "Hi, Vanessa." Vanessa says, "Molly." And Amanda's here this morning. Why, hello, Amanda. How are you doing today? Good morning. Jean says, "Good morning, Kelly and Alicia. 36% of the arc of your boyfriend needs an exorcism." Oh, nicely done, Jean. And a good morning to you. And Vanessa says, "Morning, Amanda." And hey, Jean. And Angie has joined us. Why, hello, Angie. How are you today? Hey there, friends. It's a work day, but since I'm doing monotonous things, I will be taking short breaks to read an arc. I think that sounds fair to me. Vanessa says, "Hey, Angie." And Swank says, "Make coffee, a bagel with strawberries and cream cheese." Oh, that sounds delicious. Read Google News. Will shower next sprint. Getting ready to go to MetroCare to see my caseworker and do my financials. I get PU at 10 a.m. Well, we got you for the morning, and I hope everything goes well. Livia says, nope, you're going to have to read that, Vanessa. That's all you. That's all you. Livia says, "Hi, Angie. I finally subscribed to your channel. Yay!" And Molly says, "I didn't know that Vanessa and I didn't spend July improving myself like you did." Vanessa and I didn't spend what? Like who did? Oh, I didn't know that, Vanessa. And I didn't spend July improving myself like you did. I got it. I got it. Vanessa says, "Livia," and then answers in more Italian. I love it. It's making me so happy. But I think it's weird that sometimes people say "hey" and it asks, "Do you want me to translate this?" Now we have people speaking in actual Italian, and it doesn't ask me if I want to translate it. YouTube is very odd. And Amanda says, "I've been working on coming up with some more income streams. Newest get rich quick scheme, not really, is a print on demand Etsy store." Print on demand of what? What kind of print on demand? Because there's lots of print on demand Etsy things. Like there's sticker ones and paper ones and all kinds of things. I'm confused. What do you mean? What do you mean? And Zwank says, "Going to be there for 7 hours, enjoying their AC. Got a bag of stuff to do and snacks." Oh, see, prepared. Prepared. You're like, I know this is going to take for freaking ever, so I shall prepare. I like it. Livia says, "Hi, Amanda. Hi, Jean." Amanda says, "I'm desperate to pay off my $250K mortgage in the next couple of years so I can quit working."
Me too.
I mean, if you could do that in a few years, I'm pretty freaking impressed. So go for it, Amanda. I will cross my fingers for you.
You would have to be gazelle intense, as they say.
Vanessa says, "Poor Kelly is going to have to read all that Italian." I skipped it.
She said,
Livia said, "Great pronunciation, Kelly." Oh, thank you. It's only because it's so close to Spanish, which means I probably could fake my way through it because it is so close to Spanish. Vanessa says, Kelly says, "Answer her in Italian. She needs to practice," without realizing she's going to have to read that. I skipped it. And Zwake says, "Hi, Angie and Jean." And Livia laughs. And Angie says, "Thanks, Livia." And Allie says, "Hey, Jean. Hey, Angie." Zwank says, "Hi, Amanda." Vanessa says, "Clearly, YouTube wants you to read the Italian too." Ugh, y'all are killing me. Livia says, "If you want, Kelly, I can put the English translation after I answer to Vanessa in Italian." No. It's way more fun that way. You and Vanessa have your conversation. I think it's awesome. And Amanda says, "I'm thinking water bottles, shirts, journals, etc. with phrases on it." Ah, I gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense. Um, let's see. I guess they want me to try the Italian. All right, you want to see how bad my Italian is? Let me scroll up to the first one. Where is it? Right here, we've got Vanessa coming in, and then the Como stai? Do 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 do. That's where I said answer in Italian. Okay, so Olivia says, oh, see, I don't even know the first one. STO. Do you pronounce the S too? Sto bene, anche se fa molto caldo, Vanessa. Grazie. Tu come stai? How's that? How's that? How was that? It's best I got. And then Vanessa says, parlo solo un po' di italiano, ma me la cavo bene. Ma me la cavo bene. My rhythms are always off. I will have to see how my rhythms are off. Yeah, which is one of the hardest parts of language is getting that rhythm right. And that's the part I'm the worst at. And Molly says, hi, Gina and Amanda. Vanessa says, I'm working on trying to get my shit together today. My brain has not wanted me to do anything since the end of the course. So I get that. You need recovery time. Not that you have time for recovery time, Vanessa, with all your schedule. Yeah, it's, I understand. Molly says, it's not showing me any Italian. Really? It didn't show you the Italian? Well, I assure you, the stuff I just attempted to read, I was not making up. I'm not that creative. I will never make a language for any of my books. I can tell you that right now. Swear words, maybe, but not a language.
If I made this ball.
Olivia says, great, Kelly. Okay, I tried, sorry. And Vanessa says, good job, Kelly. One thing I learned is that Italian pronounces every letter except sometimes H. Okay, so the S is pronounced. Okay, cool. Gotcha. I will keep that in mind. Trying to use the Spanish, that was the best I could do. But even though they're very similar, the rhythms of the languages are very different. So, all right. But we're going to go to the second sprint, and I'm going to go clean up puppy mess for the baby and make sure she drinks some water. And I will see y'all in 30. And that was our second sprint. I'm afraid I didn't get much more done except cleaning up after the puppy and talking to my daughter. So apparently it's going to be one of those days. We'll see if I get anything done today. The list is looking sparse, not enough check marks. And Olivia says, yes, CH is K. Ooh, okay. I'll remember that next time. CH is K. I think I knew that because from Assassin's Creed, and I just forgot. Yes, I learned some of the pronunciation of Italian from Assassin's Creed. Okay, I don't want to hear it. And Molly says, Amanda, do you already sell anything on Etsy? And Vanessa says, yes, and CI or CE is the ch sound. Oh, wait, is it? Yes, I knew the CI. I did not know the CE. Interesting. So it's chi and che? Or is it just ch? And Vanessa says, I've found I sometimes pronounce English words with Italian sounds in my head, my poor brain, right? Sometimes because German is the first second language I learned. So when I'm trying to find the Spanish word in my head, I'll come up with the German one. And if you'd asked me the German one, I couldn't have told you what it was. It's one of those, it's like I said, you can tell language definitely sits in one spot in our brain because sometimes it crosses with the other languages. And Vanessa says, nope, I got that one. Vanessa says, also, I'm super rusty on the Italian. I learned before the CELTA course last month. I just had no time to stay up on it. So that's one of the goals this week, review and remember. I love that. I love that. Olivia says, yes, sometimes I find myself thinking in English or not remembering the Italian word. Oh, no. Today I was buying groceries with my family and we were in the juice aisle. And my husband asked me what grapefruit is, and I couldn't remember that in Italian. I love that. It's pompelmo. So it's pompelmo for anyone who needs to know. Look at that. Look at that. I love that. I love that. You're like, hold on, let me find it. Access. Sometimes I say I need to defrag my memory. And for any of you old people who had old computers where you had to defrag the hard drive, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see. And Courtney joined us. Good morning, Courtney. I'm getting up and gonna move this body. That's right. You got this. You got this. Go on that nice walk before it gets too hot. Livia says, hi, Sue. Hi, Courtney. And Courtney says, hi, Livia. Sue says, hi, Livia. Vanessa says, Livia laughs. I hope to be that fluent one day. Right? Right? Someday. Allie says, hi, Sue. Hi, Courtney. And Courtney says, hola, Allie. Vanessa says, hey, Courtney. Hey, Sue. And Sue says, hi, Allie. And hi, Vanessa. And how'd you do that, Sprint, Alicia?
I'm still labeling school supplies. I like how, because that was my mail lady. That's why I missed when we came back. But I like how you get mail like this, right? I don't know if you guys can see that. Where
Okay.
it just looks like all official or whatever.
Oh, yeah. And it's just like sign up for this credit card. Yeah.
No. It's like a car dealership saying that they're doing a vehicle buyback. And I'm like, you ain't getting my vehicle, okay? It's paid off. I'm not buying a new one. Directly.
And they don't even want your vehicle. They just want you to buy a new one. Yeah. Yeah. It's always that. They always look so official. I don't even open them anymore. I just throw them away. I'm like, if it's anyone important, they'll contact me some other way. So unless it is obviously something important, it goes.
And this is the same thing. This is like that, what is it? Hello Fresh.
I keep looking at them saying this is going to be great, but every time I do it, it's way cheaper to get groceries, even with the price of the groceries are now. I'm like, I don't understand how anyone can afford this stuff.
I don't get it. But at the same time, like, it's a one-time meal deal because you eat the meal, and if you try to like do it again, there's always one ingredient that the grocery store does not carry.
Oh no, I have HEB. They've got it all.
Mine doesn't.
Yeah, I've never had any trouble. See, I told you that's why I can't move anywhere. I need HEB. So all of those things make no sense. I tried individual meals because we'll get them from HEB, the individual meals, and they're way cheaper at HEB.
Right.
I'm like, I just can't do that. This doesn't make any sense. How do people afford this?
I don't know.
Amanda laughs, had to jump out during the last chat for a work meeting, and now there's only 2 minutes until the sprint is over. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I was cleaned up after the dog and talked to my daughter, and that was it. I almost want to give up for the morning and just vacuum my floor. It just, it's on my list anyways. Just get that over with.
Whoever thought it was a good idea to, you know how like you have like the label maker tape or whatever,
Mhm.
and you have to peel it on the back. Whoever decided that it was not a good idea to not have it directly down the middle needs to rethink their job. Because this is the most annoying thing ever. I can't get it off. I don't have fingernails. So then I'm sitting here fighting.
Do you
with
have
it.
one of those tweezer things that everyone uses for their journals?
I do, but I don't know where it's at the top of my head.
Because I bet you that would work.
Because like I have to literally, like, this one's in the middle, so I got lucky, but the last one wasn't in the middle, and I don't know why that is. And it just,
You have children with tiny hands. They might be able to help.
you know, they do have long fingernails.
Mhm,
They take
they
after
might
the
be able to
daddy
do it.
with that.
See?
But labeling everything is, I'll be glad when it's done.
Allie says, got to 98% in 1984. We'll finish next sprint and then read Hail to the Chef by Julie Heisey for Food Pyramid for Your Kid. I mean, Hail to the Chef looks like a book that is totally for me.
Hail to the Chef. There's a romance, I think it is. It's called Yes Chef that I want to look up. I've been hearing about it.
Oh, it's a second one. It's okay. Hail to the Chef. It's, remember that funny one that was the onion one?
Onion one?
Yes, that Allie was reading earlier. The Cozy Mystery, State of the Onion instead of State of the Union. So it's Hail to the Chef instead of Hail to the Sheaf. Oh no, now I got to read all these. Book 3, Executive Orders, EGG.
Get out of here.
Book 4, Buffalo West Wing.
There's definitely food involved.
Okay. I'm going to keep going now. Number 5, Affairs of Steak.
Really?
Oh no. How many are there? Book 6, Fonduing Fathers.
What is it?
Fonduing Fathers. Instead of founding, it's fondue.
Who comes up with these titles?
Apparently Julie Heisey.
No.
Home of the Braised.
Nope.
Yes. All the President's Menus. And 9. Okay, let's last one. 9. Foreign Eclairs. Allie, I don't know where you found this series, but man, Cozy Mystery has the best titles. Titles in the
That
world.
was called what? Foreign Eclairs?
Yeah, instead of Foreign Affairs.
Ma'am.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's just so cute. I love that. And I'm such a food nerd.
I take it.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Allie, I needed that laugh.
mysteries?
Thank you. Yeah, Cozy Mystery. Yep.
not me adding it to my TBR.
I know, I just did too. I didn't the first time, but now that I've read all the titles, I'm like, okay, I have to.
I will test it out with the first one. What was
yeah,
that?
exactly.
State of the Union? Onion?
State of the Onion. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I bet they're on KU. Let me see.
The
I mean, I
things-
know you don't have KU, but I do. So let me see if
the things that you guys make me read.
I mean, come on, this is funny. Oh, it is not on KU. I don't know, man.
Uh-oh.
These are cute, but I don't want to pay for them, so we'll see. I don't get enough enjoyment out of Cozy Mysteries like this to pay for them.
Now I
Annette,
create my own book series where I do puns in the title.
see, it's either that or like the witchy urban fantasy that are also like cozy. Those two genres have the best titles.
Yes.
And Annette joined us. Hello, Annette. I hope you're having a fine
Hello.
afternoon. Hello, Kelly. Hey, Alicia. Vanessa says, I banished basement cat back to the basement. He will not stop clawing at the carpet in front of the closed bedroom door. Oh, I'm sorry. He wants old lady cat so bad. And Chris got another 65 pages read in Map Maker. Well, good. I'm glad you're getting something done because I am not. At least not. That was on my list. I didn't have cleanup
So
after the
many
dog or talk to
folders.
my daughter for 15 minutes on my list.
Why do they have
They're
to have
so
so many
pretty.
folders?
Well, they have math and English and science, and
I don't know. This one I know is for Spanish
there you go.
because they requested them to have the ones with the prongs on the inside, but
Mhm.
then Spanish was like, we want a 2-pocket folder with no prongs. Ma'am, you get what you did.
And Angie says, I have been working through company fishing security training. Ooh, like on how to fish. I mean, that could be a money maker right there. Who was looking to make money? Amanda, right? So Amanda. Oh, I wish. I just can't on purpose cheat people. I don't know how people do that. It's not in me. Annette says, just home from mandatory CPR training for work. We have to recertify every 2 years. It makes sense. I mean, I even had to do it for Girl Scouts. So I would think as a pharmacist, this would be very important. Amanda says, not yet. I made masks and sold them in 2020. That was Amanda being on Etsy was the question. But have since closed the shop. I plan on eventually selling digital crochet patterns, though. Nice. Molly says, Annette. And Pearl says, come on. Stop doing it. Eventually, I'll find a better way to do this. Hi there, Annette, Angie, Chris, and Vanessa. Vanessa says, Pearl. And Molly says, Courtney. And Angie says, hi, Pearl. Amanda says, for the print on demand, I want to make a line of stuff for NICU parents. My daughter was in the NICU for 2 months. Oh, there you go. That makes sense. I mean, sell to the audience that is you, right? Then you know what your audience wants. Amanda says stuff that says like Tiny but Mighty and Mom of a Warrior. And Vanessa says, ooh, I love that, Amanda. My nephew was in the NICU for a month. Amanda says, HelloFresh is great when you're recovering from surgery or something, but not in the least cost effective. No, not at all. Ren says, made it to 65%. I don't think the book is emotional, but it's definitely heavily introspective. And depending on how deeply into this nature of politics someone is into, might differ on how emotional. No, I agree. It was not emotional because I could care less about the dude and his love affair. Could care less. Olivia says, I listened to the Raven Song chapter for today. Next, I'll focus on the Road of Bones. Ren says, how emotional things can get. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. There was more. Olivia says, you can do it, Vanessa. Sono Sakura. K. Akadra?
I don't know.
I got K though, right? CH is K, right? Okay, I can do this. Olivia says, hi, Annette. Annette says, Molly. Ren says, also, definitely no solutions will be found in this book. The book exposes, oh yeah, of course not. Yeah, there's definitely no solutions. The book exposes the core issue, self-interest, and basically there's no way to help without disadvantaging yourself and the state. Ren says, would never do that. Nope, the state will never do that. We're definitely experiencing that now, aren't we? State is supposed to protect us. State doesn't give a about us. Amanda, I'm also writing a guided journal for NICU parents with sections for weight, notes from rounds, questions for the team, and gratitude prompts. Allie says it makes more financial sense to just use the grocery store, even though the grocery bill yesterday was $200 and we didn't even get that much stuff. Most of it was cleaning supplies. I'm surprised you stayed at $200 if most of it was cleaning supplies.
I'll trade you. My grocery bill's a lot more. And I just get the essentials.
Yeah, mine keeps being $400 at this point, but so we're cutting things out, man, like crazy. But we're starting to use stuff in the freezer, and there's only so much in there. Like we cooked the turkey this week that we had in the freezer. Annette says, hi, Livia. And Angie says, I love a good punny title. My gosh, those titles were awesome. Annette says, I just bought Yes Chef the other day, Alicia. Ah, there you go.
If you read it, let me know how you enjoy it. Or not.
Vanessa says, I want to read those just for the titles. Exactly, Vanessa. Annette says, hey, Pearl. Allie says, the titles are so funny. I found the first 2 books on Libby. Ah, gotcha. Annette says, I finally started reading Some People this morning. I can already tell I'm going to love it. Oh my, I loved Some People. Solid 5-star. It was so good. And it has no plot. That's usually the book that makes me so mad. But the 2 perspectives were so interesting to me that took the place of the plot. So it was okay. It was just fascinating. Loved that book. Chris says, I have a cozy mystery series I'm reading that has fun, punny titles. The first book is Dog Catcher in the Rye. That is my Ellen Riggs. Dog Catcher
I
in the
know
Rye.
where this is going.
Oh, I love that. Zwank says, shower done. We'll miss the next sprint. Y'all have a good day. See y'all tomorrow morning. Bye, Zwank. I hope all the appointments go well. Vanessa says, ooh, I didn't tell you. We had to put Old Lady Cat to sleep last week. Oh, no, Vanessa. I'm so sorry. Right in the middle of the last week of my course. Oh, Vanessa. I'm so
Hugs.
sorry. Yes, hugs, hearts out to you. That is so tough. That is so tough. I'm sorry. Angie says, State of the Onion is only $2.49 on Audible. And by the way, I'm not saying I don't want to pay for a book. I work a publishing company. I'm just saying cozy mystery is not the place I spend my money. So just, I wanted to make that clear as I realized, how snotty that would sound. Oh, I don't want to pay for that. No, me personally don't get enough enjoyment out of cozy mystery. I pay plenty for plenty of books, I assure you. Way too much. Vanessa says, Old Lady Cat was in heart failure. Oh, and the vet said she had hours, maybe days, definitely not weeks. I'm so sorry. Well, you did her a kindness, even though it freaking hurts us. I'm sorry. Vanessa says, bye, Zwank. And then it says, oh, I'm sorry, Vanessa. That is tough. Vanessa, it was really sad. I mean, she was old, hence the nickname. So we knew it was coming at some point, but it was just fast. I get that. I get that. I get that very well, actually. Vanessa says, Monday at the vet, and Tuesday she was gone. And Sue says, I'm so sorry, Vanessa. It's always so hard. It is. It definitely is. Vanessa says, thanks, y'all. And it says, hugs to Vanessa. Been there. Even when you know it's inevitable, it hurts. Yep, it still hurts. That was my puppy when we had to put her down. I mean, she had cancer, so we knew. But it was just like that. Like, she was fine. She was fine. She had appetite. Everything was fine. And then one day she woke up just crying. And I was like, oh, she's in pain. Nope. We gotta, drugs aren't working anymore. It's time. So, and it was just that fast. So I get that. So even when you know it's coming, it still feels really fast.
We know, we just celebrated 2 years of Simon's passing. And it's still not easy. So I know how it is.
I think that's why everyone's like, I can't stand to get another pet right now, blah, blah, blah. I think that's why I get another puppy so quickly, because puppies are such a pain in the ass. It completely distracts me from any of the pain that I am feeling, because I'm so busy trying to keep the puppy alive. Yeah. And my health from not being completely destroyed. Yeah, I think it's the way I cope. And Vanessa says, Annette, yes, exactly. But that's the price we pay for loving them. That's exactly it.
This is true.
I have a friend going, I'm never going to get another dog. It's just been too hard. And I'm like, I can't. It is the price I pay for all of the joy I get for them. Even if half the time, really all I want to do is choke them. Cora, I'm not letting you back out to eat more grass. And Jean says, I wrote my review for Some People. You just wrote it? And Olivia says, I'm so sorry, Vanessa. And Ellie says, bye, Zwank. Zwank says, Vanessa, I'm so sorry. My cat is my world to me. I understand your pain. Yeah, Molly gives lots of hugs to Vanessa. Jean says, trying to write a review for the middle grade, doing a quest. What do you call a group doing a quest normally? A party? And Molly says, a party, Jean. Vanessa says, Jean, adventures? Adventurers could be it too, yeah.
Explorers.
And Vanessa goes, oh, yes, a party. That is the correct answer. Yeah. And Jean says, so sorry, Vanessa. And Courtney says, listening to my ARC, can I help you today while working out? Oh, can I help you today? Is that a memoir? It sounds like a memoir.
I was
And
gonna
Vanessa
say,
says, thanks again, everyone. And Chris says, I'm sorry to hear that, Vanessa. Today is 1 month since one of my cats passed. It's always so hard losing one of your fur babies. It is, for sure. All right. Let's do the last sprint and see if I can get anything done. Oh,
I'm
you know what?
going.
I didn't take my meds either. I'm going to do that at least.
Oh, yep, do that. I'm gonna go with he might be getting a new teacher, like a brand new teacher. Either that or they're shifting teachers around.
Well, maybe it is a new teacher and they just weren't able to, she wasn't, I'll say, assume she elementary. So, but that they didn't get her in the system on time for them to be able to pair like that. You know what I mean? In the system. See, this is why I always volunteered at the school. I always knew what was going on. I'm too nosy not to know what's happening. I always volunteered at the school. All right.
I guess
Here
we'll
we go.
see.
Last sprint. And that was our last sprint. And Puppy got sick again. So I spent most of it cleaning.
Oh no.
But yeah, so we'll keep an eye on her, see how she's doing today. Who knows? She could have eaten anything. She's a puppy. And she's a lab, so she likes everything. Everything is food. So, how'd you do that last sprint?
I put my medicine away because that also came in the mail today. I finished what I can for the school supplies and wrote my to-do list. That's for the rest of the day. Haven't heard from hubby. Still no teacher announcement, and I watched a journaling video. I'm ready for a nap.
Well, after no sleep last night, I get that.
Yeah.
And let's see how everyone in chat did. We had Vanessa says, I'm working on paying bills because why not add insult to injury? And Paula dropped by. Why, hello, Paula. Hey, Kelly, Alicia, in chat. How are we all today? Vanessa says, hi, Paula. Ali says, just in case anyone is interested, all of Julie Heisey's books are on Libby for my library. Don't know if they are anyone else's, but they're a quick read going off what I know of the first book. Oh, nice. I don't know. Let's see. State of the Onion. It is not in my library. No big surprise. Even though we're the 4th biggest city in the world, my library sucks ass.
Mm.
Not in the world. Sorry, in the country. Not in the world. I'm not sure Houston ranks in the top 10 if we're going to talk world. Yeah, and Vanessa says, nope, they're not on mine. I've got to get on the phone with my mortgage company, so I'm going to miss the end chatty bit. Thank you for the sprints. I got stuff done. Yay, I'm so glad. And I hope you're not on hold forever at the mortgage company.
I got
And
the
Courtney says-
ebook version in my library, but that's it.
And Courtney says, okay, gonna go for a walk. Be back. Have a great walk, Courtney. Vanessa says, I'm back to sprinting today at the top of the hour. Hope to see people because I've missed y'all. Also, we get to see if I remember how to stream. I mean, that sounds fun.
Ooh.
Let's see. And Ali says, I finished 1984 and got to page 89 of 527 in Inhaler to the Chef.
Inhaler to the Chef? What?
That's not right, but now I can't remember what it was. Hold on. Why can't I
Hail
remember
to the
right?
Chef?
Hail to the Chef. Yeah. That's it. And Annette says, oh, poor puppy and poor Kelly on cleanup duty, right? I was like, she just knew I was going to vacuum the floor today. So the problem is I've had to shampoo it first, which I hate. I'd much rather vacuum it first because I want to get as much hair up so the shampooer doesn't have to deal with it. So 2 spots had to be shampooed. Is what it is. She'll be fine. She's laying down right now. I tried to make her drink water and she was like, nah. And now she's laying upside down. Yeah, it is hot in here for sure. And she's laying by the door and Benny's on the other side. But if I let Benny in, he just crawls under the bed and then she just nips at him because she's like, why are you under the bed? Come out and play. And Allie says, hi, Paula. And Pearl says, I am now making peanut butter bars. Oh, yummy. Molly says, finish my book, going to sleep. Oh, you have a good nap, Molly. We'll see you around the bend. And Ren says, made it to 87%. In one day, everyone will have always been against this. Have about 30 minutes left on the audio at my speed, thinking it'll be around 4.25 stars for me. Well, that's pretty good, especially for nonfiction, right? And Molly says, I mean, going to read in bed. Take it out, Molly. It's all good. And there is Vanessa Sprints. Thank you very much, Alicia. And Red says, thanks for Sprints. Kelly and Alicia, absolutely. Thank you for being here. And what do we have? We have, yes, you need to take a nap so you don't fall asleep tonight during reading. Because tonight we are reading Cricket Kingdom. We're starting on page 225 and going all the way to page 315, which is chapter 23 in, what are we, section 3? I hate when they renumber the chapters. It's very confusing.
Part 5.
5? Oh, well, the other ones must have
Hold
been
on.
short.
Woo,
Well,
no,
this section's very long. Yeah, it is 3. Part 3,
yeah.
chapter 23. So
I skipped a tab.
you're all good. So we're
Actually,
getting there. We got 3 weeks left.
it's part. Hold on. Part 4.
I have what page? What page?
Because
are we to?
we start at 225, right?
Correct.
And we're going to 315.
Yes.
Yeah, this one says part 4, the unexpected visitor.
It's chapter 23 and part 4. How short are these chapters in part 4?
You're asking the wrong person. Because right now,
Oh, they didn't start recount. Why would you do that? Why would
I'm
you
on-
restart doing? They didn't restart the counting of the chapters. That's why. They restarted in the other parts and they didn't restart in 4. Am I wrong? Did they never restart? And I don't have to worry about what part we're in? Hold on.
I
I could
don't-
be wrong. I've been wrong before. Let me see. So never mind. They never restarted the chapters. So it doesn't matter what part we're in. Chapter 23.
I mean, there are parts, yes, but they
All right,
don't
good.
restart the chapters or anything.
Good. So I could quit saying that because that doesn't make any sense. I have had books that did that. So I'm glad that they didn't for this one. All right. Excellent. So we will see y'all tonight at 8:30 Eastern on Alicia's channel. And do you have that link too? See, we need Christina.
Uno momento, por favor. Live. Was ist das?
And let's see. Ali said, thank you for sprints. Kelly and Alicia, absolutely. Thank you so much for being here and giving us that series so we get to laugh because those titles were awesome. Pure gold. And Molly says, we have live or sprints for Crooked Kingdom. Yes, we do tonight. Did you finish it, Molly? I know you said you were going to finish it. I can't remember if it was this week or last week now.
Okay, there's a link.
Yay! So there is the link for tonight's sprints. And
Took me a bunch of clicking in 2 different languages.
I love it. All right. So y'all are amazing. Thank you very much. I'm going to go. And since I just can't concentrate, I think I'll just go ahead and vacuum the floor first. Oh, Puppy made it to the bed, so she's feeling a little better. All right. So we'll see y'all tonight. If not, we'll see you tomorrow bright and early at Morning Time Pirates. See you then. Bye.